Are you still struggling to get to traffic from your AI blogs? Or maybe you are written blogs with the AI, but it's nowhere ranking right now. So I will reveal my step-by-step method to create a blog using this particular tool, which gained me around 3,000 visitors per month. And how to do that? Keep following this video. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, do hit that subscribe button for more such tips. So follow the link in the description box. You will land in a sign up form and you will have a dashboard like this. After you have logged into this, you have a plenty of tools available on your left side bar. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a blog from scratch. And for that, I suggest you to use AI editor. So if you click on the AI editor, so new interface will open, and on the left side, there is a choose a template, and on the right side, there is a content will appear here, custom content there. So first of all, you need to do is type your document title. So for this particular example, I will be doing best WordPress themes, or I will say the best free WordPress themes. So this blog will be a listicle. So just click on here and click on save. So this particular document will get saved. So whenever you think you have written enough content around here, just click on the save. And before jumping onto the solution, let me give you a guide through this interface. So on the left side, there is this toggle button. There you will find the list of templates. So we have a 500 plus templates available here, categorized into different specific writing tools, like from the website, from the essay, from the social media marketing, and for the blog itself. So you don't need to do anything from here until unless you actually want to experiment that. So on the left side, there is a formatting from the headings, and there is an inline, bold, italic, blocks, align. You may have known this by now. And there is a rewrite button. So this is the AI rewrite button. If you have written something and you don't like that, just select those texts and click on rewrite. And there's a magic button, and this is actually very useful. So it will not only rewrite, it will summarize the long text. It will make it longer, shorter, change style to, change tone to, and fix grammatical mistakes. This is very, very useful if you're maybe writing a long form content and there you need to summarize or simplify some concepts or some writing. Just move ahead and try that out. And this is something which you may be aware of. So these are the just simple formatting. And this is something which I want to talk about. This is the word counter. It's very useful when you want to, do you have a limitation to create any content, like maximum 20,000 words or 2,000 characters or something. Just go ahead and click on this and you will get all the summary. And on the right side, there's a save button, redo, undo. You may have known by now. And there's a copy of clipboard, printing, and you can download this as a doc file, PDF, HTML. And if you want to create a new, then you can just click on this. Okay, so let's get started. And first of all, we need to write our blog title. Just go here and select our heading 1. That's it. Okay, so now before jumping onto the content, let's create an outline. So what will be the outline? Outline will be the format of our blog. So sorting the format of our blog before writing the content is very vital, because it will imprint in your mind that how you are going to write the content. So for this part, this is a listicle, and we want to write first introduction, and there I want to write table, or I want to create a table or comparison table or listicle table, however you want to say it. Best free WordPress themes resource. We will just link all the resources that provide free WordPress themes. So this will be our H2, and here we will create a table or a listicle table or a comparison table, however want you like. Yes, this particular tool can create a table for you. So wait for that. You will be amazed by the quality it delivers. And the next is the first listicle item. So first listicle item will be this listicle items. So it will be formatted as S3, and afterwards in between listicle items, what we want to include into our content. So first will be the intro paragraph about a listicle item, and then we want to add key features, then concluding paragraph. So this will be our format of our blog, and then will be a FAQ section. As you may know that FAQs will be taken from the people also a section from the Google queries or Google search page, and there will be the conclusion. So this will be the format. So you have to just keep this in mind. So I will be living like this, so I know what I'm going to write, but it's especially for you to understand that this format imprint is actually very, very important for you. Now going to the next thing is sorting out your intent. So this is very important, because intent is very important as per the eyes of Google, because if your content is not aligned with the intent of the blog, then you may not rank anywhere. So as we see, this is the best WordPress themes. So for this particular thing is about informational intent and navigation navigation. And there is a 4 type of, if you don't know by now, that there is a 4 type of intent. First is informational, navigational, transactional, and there is a commercial. So for this particular blog, it's an informational intent. So I will just put right there, intent will be informational. So now let's start writing our blog, and we will type right here because we will be writing after this. So this will be the intent, this will be the format, and this. Now let's sort out the list of websites that provide best WordPress theme resources. And for this particular example, let me search for free WordPress themes. This will be our keyword to rank for. And if we just search here, okay, so these are the ads. So first is wordpress.org. Okay, so let me just open that in the new tab so that I will put that later. There is a template master also. There's a Grace themes, 3 theme RX. So 5 is enough for this particular blog because it's just a demonstration how you're going to write the blog using this AI editor. So that's it. And now we are going forward for the prompt. So how we are going to write here, we will use this particular form. So this is the magic button, or you use as a ChatGPT type interface. You just type here and it will start writing there. For this to work, we need to write the prompt. So it will get all the details from the above, and it don't read anything just below where your cursor is. So if your cursor is here, it will read everything above it. So if your cursor is, for example, here, so it won't be able to read about this. So let me give you that instruction way before it. Okay, so now we need to finalize our prompt. So prompt is, you don't need to write anything, just you need to write 2 things. So first part, we need to write the introduction. So let's write the prompt for that. Write introduction paragraph for above blog title. As you know, the blog title is this. So when we put the cursor here and write our prompt, so it will read the blog title automatically. Now next is your tone. If you want to create your or mimic your own writing style, so I suggest you to go toggle this, and this is the choose template. And what you need to do is search for the tone, and after you search for the tone, there is a writing tone detector. So here what you need to do is you need to copy and paste your content, already written content here. If you haven't, then you can just start writing it and paste that here and just click on generate. It will generate a paragraph summary of your content style. So when you have this, then CopyRocket will mimic your style of writing and write the way you write. So you can just insert your writing style here if you want to, but I usually write in conversational style, and the tone of my writing is casual. So it is always been like that, and it works perfectly. Intent of writing should be informational. That's it. Okay, so the prompt will be this, and going here, just point to the pointer where you want to write it and click on this form, paste that here and press enter. So it will start writing the content for you. Just wait for the outcome. So it has start writing it in my tone. So let's break down to be more readable. Yeah, there you go. Now going forward, which is the H2, and here I will put the table, which I will let you know in a little bit. Let's write the content. So first listicle is wordpress.org, 12,000 plus free WordPress themes. So this will be our first listicle, and let me add that as a S3. So that's it. So after you have written like this, and now we need to finalize a prompt. So as you know, our format for every listicle item is first is intro paragraph, the second is key features, then is concluding paragraph. So for that part, we need to add that here. Write content for subheading. So subheading will be this. So I'm writing this because to be very specific, conversational style and casual tone. So intent will be information. Okay, now including our format. So format, how we gonna implement our format in our prompt? See, first is the intro paragraph. So I will say first write intro paragraph, then is key features. So for the key features part, what I'm going to do is then write features, and in bracket I will tell it to format as H4 because our structure is, this is the H2, this is H3, and below the relevant heading is WordPress.org, which is formatted as H3. So below it will be H4. So then write features as H4 in bullet point, and at last write concluding paragraph. So that's it. So this will be our prompt for all the listicle. Let's see how it goes, and point where you want to write it, just like it, and replace the prompt and press enter. So watch it write it for you. There you go. So obviously it overrides some text. Just go ahead and write it. So this is very, very casual. So I will be deleting all the hallucinations. If you want, just read it out, and if you think it doesn't belong here, just keep deleting it. Okay, so this is the first listicle, and let's do one more, and then we will continue to the next. Next is template monsters, pre-WP themes. Okay, yeah. Now in the part of subheading, and rest we all know that is same. So point out where you want to write it and go ahead again to the prompt section and press enter, and it will keep on writing like that. There you go. So now what you need to do is you need to just go ahead and write it for the rest of the listicles. So let me do that and come back later. Okay, so we are in and we've written all the 5 listicle here. So now going forward to the next format, which is about the FAQ section. And for this part, let's write here pass questions, right? And there is H2. And now if you want to write something here, let's write the prompt here. So for FAQ section, what we usually do is we search for our keyword. People also ask section. Then we just copy those unique questions and paste out here. As we can see, there are no PAP section here. Then what we're going to do is we are going to let CopyRocket to write it for us. And for that part, what you're going to do is write a prompt. And for here, write 2-3 questions related to the content above as FAQs with short answers in conversational and casual tone. Format questions as H3 because this is the H2, and under the H2 this will be H3. So format the questions as H3, and where you want to write your content, just like here, paste your prompt and wait for the magic. So there you go. So you have got your content. And now moving forward to the conclusion, there you need to write your conclusion and just go ahead and, or you can write conclusion and final thoughts and however you want. Just say write conclusion paragraph based on the content above in conversation style and casual tone. So let it write. There you go. So just sort your formatting however you want, like make it readable like this and add your internal links and however you want, because that will add more value to your content. So now moving forward to the last part, which is the table. For this, we need to write a prompt, and for the prompt, let's finalize this. First, we will tell this create a table based on the following content. First column will be website name, second will be key features, third will be link to resource, right? So we just want that, and here's the content. And for the content part, what we are going to do is we are going to copy all the content we have written and paste that out there. Let me just cut this. In place of table, we need to write that, and let me just first paste that here. So in the content part, what we are going to do is copy all the content till the last listicle, just like here. Go again in where you want to create your table and select all the text and move to the last part and paste the content and press enter. So there we go. So we have created a table for you. First is WordPress.org. Explore this. These are the links. These are the key features which you can add into your content just like that. And now let's sort everything from the above. That's it. And now click on save. Let's check for content for our AI or not. So I don't think that's actually necessary. I'm just doing for clarification. Let's go to our dashboard, and from the dashboard what you need to do is going to the left side, and there is AI plagiarism. So first we will check our content for the plagiarism just like that, and click on scan. And in the meantime, let's go for the AI detector. So you will get this into your subscription. So let's scan that. So this says human writing is about this. So the thing is likely, and this will count as any human. So only this 30%. So that means more of your content is labeled as human. And if we go to the plagiarism, so it says the 0% match, that's it. But if you want to try other tools like AI content detector, try any of the following. One which I will like is content at scale. Just paste that here. So it just tip off the limit which they have. And if we click on the detect, so it says the passes as human. So you have get two things. First is you get your blog in just 15 minutes using this particular strategy, and next is you will get mostly passes as human text. So we don't guarantee you for the 100% passes as human, but it will give you the most of the time as human written text if you follow the steps which I have provided here. How do you like this particular trick? Do let me in the comment box. If you have something in mind, then go ahead and request that in the comment box. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.